The next sensitive feature that we're going to look at in our sensitive feature summary is bedrock. And this one's a little bit interesting. It can be very relevant depending on the area, or it could be very not likely if your area has lots of topsoil. So first thing we're going to do, we're going to look at the ag maps again. They have a excellent bedrock feature in it. You're going to come over here to your map layers. You're going to go to derived layers. And you're going to look at, so bedrock elevation gives you the elevation of the bedrock in the area in meters. So this is helpful if you know what elevation the soil is. If you had a GPS that told you that, you could potentially compare the two. But better than the bedrock elevation is your overburden thickness. And that essentially is the measurement of soil between above bedrock. So we're going to click that. And if you zoom out, that's realistically where you see the most differences on your topography. But if you make this a little bit less transparent, you can make sure that you're clicking on the proper field, and you can see that it is all a similar color. So if there was a green area over here and a gray area over here, you would want to ensure that you measure both. So you're going to come over here to your identification point, and you're going to maybe pick the lightest color of the field, which might be down in this corner. And the overburden thickness says that there's 14 meters of soil above bedrock. And then you maybe pick another color on the map to see how that compares. And this is more topsoil. You got 18 meters of topsoil or soil, I should say, above bedrock. And so you can click on a couple different areas of the field, and you get a general sense of what this field is. It's all between the 14 being the lowest down the light green, all the way up to 18 potentially as being the higher. Oh, you got 20 here. So that gives you a good idea that we can come back to our map and we can say a bedrock, and we're going to say that there is, I'm actually, rather than yes or no, I'm going to say it's greater than 14 meters. Have to make this a little bit smaller here. Greater than 14. All right, so I'm sure you could just put no. There's no bedrock, but I like to add a little bit more detail so that they know if it's close, they might want to look a little closer. But if it's 14 meters of soil above bedrock, they're quite confident that there's no issue. The other thing with bedrock is that those maps are a helpful tool, but they do not replace driving around the site, looking into fence rows for limestone outcrops. Any deep ditches are a good indicator that there is soil there. Some areas do not dig ditches because there's not enough soil to dig. So some good indicators that there's no topsoil will be ditches, tile drainage, all those types of things, and indicators that there might be would be your rock outcrops, areas of the field that don't seem to grow very well, where the crop is stunted, and so on. So I'm also going to show you an area where this is obviously a crop field, because some people might think, well, if there's no topsoil, people aren't growing or aren't farming on it, but that's not necessarily the case. This is obviously a very large cash crop farm, and if I turn on those same derived layers and I go to overburden thickness and I click on a light area for information, it says that there is 0 meters of soil to bedrock. And that is definitely an indicator that we need to check that out. That is not necessarily an indicator that there is no soil above bedrock. So what I've done in the past is I've dug holes in grids across the entire field to ensure that there is at least the 90 centimeters of topsoil above bedrock that was required in order to spread biosolids. And depending on the material that you are applying or the app rates that you want to be applying, will indicate as to what measurement of topsoil is allowable or not. And so this map is a good indicator, but it does not take the place of digging holes when the map indicates that there might not be topsoil there. So again, if I click on this area over here, there's 5 meters over here. This light area, it says 0. So you kind of have to take it with a grain of salt and use it as a tool, but not as a answer in and of itself. So hopefully that's helpful in order to give you guys the understanding that you need in order to make good decisions as to is there bedrock present or not.